Welcome, Asia 17560, Asian anime, K-pop, graphic novel, Asian culture studies. My name is Professor Jenny Bond, and I'm here to be your guide this winter session. I know you're a huge overachiever to take this class, and I really hope you enjoy it. I really hope you will take my class next time. Actually, in person, I'm teaching a Tuesday, Thursday, Asians in Central Valley. So I invite you to take that class and my other classes, which are Asian film classes. Have a wonderful day and let me go through now the syllabus. Let me take myself out. All right. So you are in ASAM 17560, and let me go through it. First, I want you to read that actually it's an online class, asynchronous, so we don't meet. Now, on Wednesday, I don't want to say I have office hours on Wednesday because it's online. I think we're not supposed to say that, but I do have it by appointment. And if you want to see me anytime, I will make it available to see you. Okay. Um, that is my Zoom. Our class starts on Friday, which is today, December 26th to January 14th. It's wonderful. If you're trying to take a formerly Area F, it's now called Area 6, the Graduation Ethnic Studies requirement, this is a class for you. It's a GE requirement. It used to be called Area F, now it's called Area 6. Feel free to read this or listen to this on second Pete or two times the Pete. All right, or recording sound. We have two required readings. One, The Best That We Can Do by T. Boo. Now it's free interlibrary alone. I put multiple copies. You could just go to the library and pick it up. And actually, you could actually just buy it. I highly recommend, I really suggest you buy it. It's like $3 or $2 used on Amazon. I think you should keep it. It got the National Book Award. It's excellent. Students in my regular class, they cry in class, they scream and yell. They just love this book. So again, it's really important for me for you to see the visuals. So not just like going through it, but actually touching with your hands and feeling it. So again, the first book is the best. So you have to get that today. Also today, you need to get the book, The Fantasies of Hong Kong Disneyland by Jenny Bond. Yours truly. This book just came out. It's on Asian cultural studies. So please, also you can get it from the library. Please, it's $26. So this one's you can get for like 20 bucks. This one's 26 bucks, or you can get it from the library. Please get it. ASAP. It's a 2-week class. So obviously you need the books now. The other readings I will put in the modules and I'll open the modules week by week. Course goals. The course goal is for you to look at Asian mass culture, and learning goals is Asian American is one of the four historical defined racialized ethnic core groups: Native American, African American, Asian American, and Latina Americans. So this is an area 6 class, and it goes over ethnic studies, concepts to race and ethnicity, racialization. So please read that at home. All right. So the meat and potatoes of this class is we have quizzes, 2 quizzes and 4 pieces, which is a summary and 1 paper. And yes, you're taking a class called K-pop, so your paper is on a K-pop Demon Hunters or K-beauty. And we have 2 quizzes. So it's not too bad. Actually, for this, to me, I always tell students, the best deal in the house is doing intercession. The best deal. You're doing 15 weeks. What my students do in 15 weeks, you're doing in 2.5 weeks. So what you're doing in 2.5 weeks, what my regular students do in 15 weeks. So that means there's something due every single day. Again, every single day, because you're doing 15 weeks in 2.5 weeks. Okay. So we have 5 precepts, which is basically a summary, 4 paragraphs about what you read and also your opinion. 2 quizzes that we write together, so half we'll write together. We'll do 1 extra credit Studio Ghibli movie, and you have 1 Studio Ghibli film review. Usually I do 2, but this time I'm doing 1. So I'm going to change that to 1. And 1 final paper, which is 2 pages. Okay, I should put 2.5 page, single space, 2.5 page, single spaced pages. Spaced, okay, pages, paper on K-pop or K-beauty, which K-pop is K-pop Demon Hunters. All right, so you're wondering, what is a precis? Well, a precis is a summary of what you read. So the first 3 paragraphs, you're going to write what you read, and you're going to quote, and again, quote. So again, quote, I'll put again, quote, and cite, quote, and cite, okay? at least 3 times. Okay. Then you're going to ask to comment on your fellow, put 2 to 3 sentences and comment on your fellow classmates. Okay. Then I would like you to write about yourself and what gave you Asian joy and love. Okay. First, so step one, summarize the text. See, I have that specifically 3 paragraphs. Know what gave you life. Here I said again, quote and cite, quote and cite. Okay. Then fourth paragraph, give your personal opinion and how it applies to your life. Okay. Now at the end, I want you to put 2 true, false, and multiple choice. Put that in your readings and also put that at the bottom of your readings and also put it where in the module says students write half the quizzes. But guess what? Who's going to write the quizzes? You are. You're going to write the quizzes. Okay. Excellent. And the last one is reply to 3 students class. There'll be 2 quizzes, true, false, multiple choice. Right. Didn't you have to write your own true? Yes. So you'll be writing, if you writing your own quiz. So you must read the other quizzes. Okay. So that's pretty much the paper. And then you're going to do paper of a 2.5 single page paper. And I have directions on the bottom. Okay. And you're going to upload it on Canvas. Okay. Upload on Canvas. So Precess 1 is due December 29th. Precess 2 is due December 23rd, 31st. Precess 3 is due on the January 5th. Quiz 1 is due January 6th. January 12th is the Precess 4 and the paper on your, if you want to do one movie review, because you are taking an Asian anime class, you have to watch Spirited Away or Ponyo. Once again, you must watch Spirited Away or Ponyo. And at the exact same review, if you want to do a 10-point extra credit and watch a second Studio Ghibli, which I highly recommend you watch Howl's Moving Castle. I really much recommend you watch Howl's Moving Castle or Kiki's Playhouse, okay? Or Kiki's that one, okay? Please read that one and you'll get 10 points, but it has to be turned in together. Once again, it has to be turned in together if you want the extra credit, okay? And that's only for 10 points. Then January 9th, very quickly, do you see how it's only a 2-week class? So that means in a week and a half, in 10 days, your paper is due. Once again, in 10 days, your paper is due. So you have to start today. You're going to have to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, okay? And then you have a 24-hour extension, no questions asked, no points off. But if you can't finish it on the January 10th, you can extend it to January 10th. I don't want you to do that. I want you to turn it on time, January 10th. But if you need to have an emergency, you can do it January 10th, okay? Then you're going to have extra credits on the last day if you want to do Priestess 5. Again, not required, okay? Again, I'm going to put here, not required. But if you want to do an extra credit, do that day. It's not required. Okay. And you have quiz 2. Okay. And the last quiz, which is on Hong Kong Disneyland. So please look over quickly and how to do. And I'm going to highly suggest you might consider if this is your second Asian minor, second Asian class, you might consider getting the Asian minor. It's actually, if you just take all your critical thinking under Asian social movement, that's critical thinking you have to do. It's a requirement. If you want to do arts, you could take our Godzilla class. If you want to take our social science, you can do gender, sexuality, etc. And then if you want area F, you're already taking area F 175. Okay. Then you want to take film and video. That is an area 3. And if you want to do DC America, these are all upper division area 4. Okay, so these are GE requirements. And also area 8, actually they changed it. This used to be called area E, but we made it into a campus requirement. You have to take a campus requirement. And so that class right there, and then you take Central Valley Asian Americans, MI, right? So again, if you just not even take extra classes and you take like 4 classes of the Asian American, we can actually sub 2 other classes, you get the minor. And guess what? If you add 2 more classes to your minor, you get the second major. So that's basically the best deal in your house. So what I'm trying to say, if you get the minor, you kind of get the major. We'll give you the major if you get the minor. Okay, so why not get the minor? I want you to think, would it benefit me to get 2 majors instead of 1? Let me ask you again. Would it benefit you to get 2 majors instead of 1? Now, you know it's really easy. It's only 6 classes to take the minor, and the minor is actually all GE classes, right? But would it benefit you to take 2 more classes to get a second major? And so you get double the chances of getting a job? Hmm. Hmm. Anyway, I want you to think about it. All right, and so here's the majoring, minoring. If you're so interested, we have certificates, Asians in community development, Asians in media, Asians in secondary education. Again, this is if you're a teacher, you should really get this one just because if you get the minor, you automatically get this one. And the major, you if you get the major, you get three out of four of these. Okay, so or two out of four, three out of four, depends on how many classes you take. Okay, but again, this will help you. The average person now takes seven classes in their lifetime. Okay. This is the professor. This is my chair, interim chair. Our chair is actually Dr. Saxton, but she's on leave. And so now we have Dr. Luis Fernando Macias. He's our interim. He's gonna, so we'll see. Nice man. And then here is the directions. First, you have to buy the book. Once again, get the book somehow. You can't really take the class without the book. So get the best that we can do and the Fantasy of Hong Kong Disneyland. Okay. First things first, read Paper Menagerie and skim a comic. It's a comic. You're going to love it. Okay. So here it tells you what's due and what to do, right? And it tells you the due date. Okay. So you have Princess One. What did you learn from looking at cultural studies? What are the five characters of cultural studies? What is Paper Menagerie by Ken Liu a good example of? Okay. So again, I want you to answer these questions. And then we have start reading. You see immediately you got to get the book. We're going right into it. You're taking 15 weeks in 2.5 weeks. You have to today, while you're listening to this, you have to order the book just because you just can't do the class without it. Okay. All right. Then you're going to read Orientalism. And then you're gonna go over the best that we can do, and then you have quiz one, which is coming up. You see, the first week is quiz one. The first week is quiz one, and then you have your pre-sis due, and then you see week second half, week two, right? Week two is your paper. Your paper is due week two. What is on K-pop Demon Hunters, and then we're at the end of the class. We're like at the end. So you see, it's a very fast class. And right at the end, we're going to read about Hong Kong Disneyland. And then you're going to take the second quiz. And that's it. And that's the whole class. I hope you enjoy it. You're going to watch at least 1 to 2 Studio Ghibli films. And I want to welcome you so much to taking this class. Welcome.